So, after half a decade, I decided to return to Dark Souls 3, and it was obvious I was just gonna carry on playing my original character. I log in, and immediately I'm thinking to myself, oh shit, I've got no gear on, no equipment, so it's not like I can just carry on remembering what I was using. So my first battle is I've got to figure out what equipment I was using. I have no idea why I was naked. I assume because I was just running around or something. But yeah, first battle I've got to remember controls, equipment, how to play, remember what my style was, and get back in the swing of things. I'm not going to run straight to the DLC first. I'm going to try and get myself well established. What better way to get established than to dive right into PvP, eh? Get yourself all the achievements that you didn't get the first time round, which are literally all just tied to Blade of the Darkmoon, because it's just the ring and the miracle I'm missing for the platinum. Okay, so I found a lot of people were a lot of the invaders. Oh, the police have arrived. Back up. Yeah, so I found a lot of the invaders are quite me trying to figure out what that guy's doing. Yeah, a lot of the invaders that have come into the game since I've come back, they're all quite I mean, players have always ran into the mobs to retreat. That's always been the way that people have played Dark Souls. But a lot of these invaders are real scared. They seem to retreat an awful lot. I wonder if it's just because they're young and they're just they're not or they're first time players and they're not feeling very confident. But I mean, the way that I remember generally, whenever I played Invader, and whenever people played Invader against me, especially in Dark Souls 1, you go into you attack the host with absolute aggression. You'll take 1v3s. You might not win, but I mean the objective for you is you're trying to fuck people up. You're not there's no reason for you to not risk your life. It doesn't make sense for you to play passive at all. There's nothing stimulating about that. I mean, giving someone a good 1v1 fight is important, but if you want that, you should be dueling with a soapstone, not invading. So the quality of some of these people is it's a little well, as basic as I am coming back, they're just as basic. As the video goes on though, it follows the timeline. Oh yeah, that guy coming out of nowhere. This guy's thought about his invasion strategy. He's got Tears of Denial on. But yeah, as the video goes on, the footage moves further down the respective timeline. So obviously, I'll be learning the game a bit better, and by the end I'll have some of the experience back that I've lost from not having played in 5 years. I can't believe I lost this guy. And as soon as I walked up to there, those mobs aggroed, and I thought, nope. See, this is the problem at the minute. A lot of these are just playing to take their opportune moment. Oh, can you believe it? So ridiculous. See, at least this guy came out. And one thing I've not really shown on these videos so far is just how much time I've actually cut, because you're not seeing it. Like like that guy that just got that kill at the end there, he waited a good like 10 minutes before he like re-engaged. Some of them are real time wasters. I mean, all I want is the proof of the Concord kept. I'm not in it for good PvP. This whole like achievements attached to police thing is not. I get why they did it, because obviously they're trying to like keep that system in place so that people carry on. But it means, because achievements are tied behind it, like people are still chasing it even now, and they're not getting called through as much as they'd like. And this is not the sort of PvP that I'd ever want to do for fun, but you know, some people might still be doing that. And if people just want to get their achievements, they shouldn't have to keep doing it. I can't believe this guy walked through there. Like, it's like you've never played a Souls game before. Like you'd never walk under a ledge like that. I mean, if I could see him, he could obviously see me with his camera. I was half expecting some fucking duel etiquette then, and I was thinking to myself, I've already attacked you, we're fighting. Big fuck up there, holding block too much. He opens with a kick. I was a little worried at that point. Things to bear in mind, this guy has invaded me, so I'm not gonna play fair. This guy clearly has already got like a huge amount of poise. My lightning weapon isn't doing anything. Go in there with a special attack. It's got additional poise damage. He's now worried, because all he was doing was just like spamming, and now he's realised that I can break ground and interrupt him. No, he wasn't full twice. He managed to roll out of it, but he still took the damage, so he knows he can't keep taking that trade like that. Jump attack for variety. It's amazing how effective that is. This was the first good fight I actually managed to have. Like, I was remembering quite a few bits and pieces. Bread and butter spam is still integral. It's always going to be that way if you're using any kind of weak weapon. Learning when to Estus is a good thing as well, because the thing is, you never want, like, one of the perks of having a really big health bar is your Estus cap, like, your Estus, like, never gets, you never, like, fall short on filling your health bar up and overcap your health. You want to get as much efficiency out of each Estus drink as you can. God, this guy ran around forever. I wasn't going to show the satisfaction of the whole video, like, for that guy giving us the runaround. Utter time waster. Another time waster. So this guy, me and another Blade of the Darkmoon, host of members, we were looking everywhere. We killed every mob in the area that we could find, looking for this one guy, and then there he is. Piece of shit. He must have been there for, gotta be 35 minutes, I think we looked. And that's how he meets his end. Proper troll. Can't believe he sat there for that long. The trolling in this game is still unbelievable. Like, who would sit there for 35 minutes? What does he get out of that? So, you might notice that my armor's a bit different here. I'm no longer wearing the Lortric armor. This is actually because this I got pulled through, like, on a boss attempt for Twin Princes, and yeah, basically, because it's already a clown fiesta, I'm like, come on, let's just end this fast. I'm not even putting my shield on or anything. If I could just get a few hits in. Guy just and heroes. as many buffs for the boys as possible. This guy is expecting some kind of honourable duel, but guess what? It's not happening. I kind of feel bad for the guy, because this guy actually looks like he's playing Fashion Souls, and I would like to have gave him a good fight, but I'm not in it for that. Not at this stage. That's what I say. I feel bad for these guys who are just trying to get some good quality PvP in, but at this stage I just wasn't interested. I just wanted to get the trophy. Like, I must have spent 100 hours doing Dark Souls 3 PvP when I couldn't get in before, but now I'm just like, I just want to get through to the DLC. I don't just want to carry on doing the PvP that I was doing before I left. So this was the second really good fight that I had. This was when I say about like people using ultra great swords, and I can't believe it still. This is one good example. Like, I don't understand people's armor choices at all. Like, they all seem to go like ultra light. I don't know if it's because they're using good rings, but at this stage I didn't realise that a lot of the people that I'm fighting have already been through the DLC and have got like +3 rings and stuff, which I didn't even know were in the game. Like, that just hadn't occurred to me. And although most of them barely offer anything more than +2, like, some of the upgrades are like really minor. I looked them all up since then. But they do have a couple of advantages. Like, Ring of Favour +3 is like definitely still really good, because you're like really limited on the amount of like increased stamina you can get given to you in the game. But Ring of Favour +3 is like one of the few ways that you can actually add to your stamina bar, and in a really effective way. In fact, I'd recommend anyone like attempting any DLC boss to absolutely consider having that ring on, just because your maximum stamina is increased, and that just changes what you can and can't get away with. It means some bosses you can block certain attacks, and obviously it means more attacks when you're going all out offensive. So at this stage I decided that how I used to play, I used to always have a crossbow to swap to. Crossbow's quite telling, and I couldn't really get the hang of it when I came back. So I decided to upgrade this, I think it's a follower's javelin. And yeah, I found out that, you know, the L2 is just literally just throwing it, and I found it to be really effective. And obviously you can do the little stab over your shield as well, which is sometimes really really useful. Not in every scenario, but you know, sometimes you do get some play off of it. And this guy did give me a really good fight. He's obviously trying to bait me a lot with the sitting down. I really like that. Like, I thought for a second I really outplayed him then, because I just stood there and I didn't move, and then he flapped first and rolled, and I could time my attack. But obviously he managed to get a few good hits in there, so the trade was poor. How that stab got him, I don't know. Ping is a wonderful thing. But at this stage, I think he realises that he just needs to play more aggressive for him to be able to, like, pull something off. But the thing is, all I've got to do is catch him in one good stun lock where he can't get away, and I know I've got him beat. Trouble is, he's stacked his stats in a way so that he can't be killed that way. Like, a lot of people are not investing in armor, but they are still investing in health, and some of these people have got obscene health pools, and they're built like real good quality. I mean, at this stage my character's still built with like 40 in every stat. And I say 40 in every stat, but stats like dexterity, luck and intelligence are still not 40. I think dexterity is about 24 at this point. I was like very faith buff orientated. So we're like out of Estus and get attacked by some randomer. It's not a big deal. Guy with the sword is honourable about it as well. He's obviously like not into it. we just want to continue our fight because we've invested everything into this now. He knows it, I know it. One of us has to win. Obviously, I've not got the mana bar, so I'm not going to be able to cast any heals or anything like that. Blind luck with that. Can't believe I got his back there. I just positioned myself. I can't believe he tried to roll into the tree. Don't know why he thought that was the play. We got him. Okay, so that concludes the PvP chapter. Still to come is the PvE journey, which is everything but bosses, and then I'll release all of the like NG+4 base game bosses that I did in practice before I went into Ring City DLC. I have no footage from the other DLC because apparently I did that years ago and I didn't clip it, but it's all cleared, like everything's dead in those areas. But I didn't really like that DLC much, so I didn't really do any content on it. Yeah, thanks for watching. Wow, you were pathetic. Yeah,
I'm sorry. Oh, I need to go down, don't I?
I'm sorry.